So my fellow homemakers, I carry gist lando na domot this beautiful day. Your girl is actually coming back from the market. Went on a grocery shopping and I saw stars in the market. Honestly, I saw stars in the market and I didn't know what I was up to. Let me start this gist properly. On my way to the market today, I saw someone that I know and I had to give her a lift to the market. And as soon as we pulled at the park, I brought out my bags and my grocery list. She looked at me and laughed out loud and said that whoever that is going to the market these days with a grocery list is deceiving herself, that the person is a joker. Of course, I do not believe her because I believe in being an organized woman, a planner. A homemaker is a planner, and I write my lists as a budget mom. So I ignored her and we went our different ways, and I went into the market to shop. And my dears, I saw stars. No be lie, for real. I saw real stars in the market. You can imagine writing your list and writing maybe a paint can of grains, and the last time you bought it as 1,200, and on getting to the market you priced it and you were told that it's 2,500 last. My sister, you will see stars just like I did. I saw stars for real. But what can we do? We will survive. Anyhow, we are going to survive. So, after my whole experience in the market today, I came up with 5 tips to consider when making your grocery list in this time that inflation is rocking the world. I've come up with a way to survive when making your grocery list. Please consider these 5 tips. Number 1 is your budget. Yes, put your budget into consideration. How much do you have? How much, not really about how much do you have, because it's not only food you got to chop. How much are you budgeting for food? If you have not been budgeting for food, please learn to do so. Start now to learn it. It's very, very important. How much are you feeding? And then write down your budgets. And is what you need at home that you don't have at home. And by your needs, I mean your needs, stricto sensu. In each strict sense, what do you need at home that you don't have? But if you're so blessed that you still have more than enough, do a grocery haul. Why not? We thank God for you. Please don't buy what you don't need at the time. Buy only what you need. And follow the rule of the scale of preference. I mean the principle of scale of preference. At this point, I know that I'm not a complete olodo. At least I still remember my secondary school economics. Because it was in secondary school I did this last. And now times has brought it back to my memory. Follow scale of preference according to the order of importance. For example, if you need beans, you need rice, you need yam and oil in the house, and you also need food. So I I mean, a vegetable is very important. It should be appearing in our list. But let's say the money you have is not plenty. So the scale of preference is yam, oil, rice, and if God blesses you, crayfish. And if meat happens to appear there, then you have to come with a heart of gratitude to the Almighty. In these times, it's not easy. It's easy at all. If you don't get it, forget about it. So that is number 2 of what you do while writing your grocery list. And that brings me to my number 3, which is stick to your list. My dearest, stick to your list. You see those people at the entrance of the market whose job is to help us destroy our family destiny by telling us to buy 1 and get 3 free. Those people ringing bells, ignore them. Stick to your list. Unless at the end of your shopping you still have some changes here and there in your purse, you could go patronize them. But in these times, in these austere times and seasons, please, as you're entering the market, because you never can tell, it's not what happened yesterday that will happen today in Nigerian markets now, please ignore those people. Those buy 1 get 10 free. Please do yourself and your nation a favor and ignore, and even your family, the favor of ignoring them until you are done shopping and you have your change in your pocket. So this will bring me to number 4, which is, as you're attaching prices to your list, leave room for extra so that you won't start seeing stars like I saw today. Leave room for extra. You don't know what will happen. 1,200 item could become 2,500. Today I've learned that it's possible in this country. It has happened to me. So attach prices but leave extra, carry extra for in case. And if that extra you do not use it, that's when you start buying other needs that you did not put in your list. Then a very important part of this tip, which is the last tip, come home to tell your stories. Yes, come home to tell your story to your household. Everybody that is living in that house with you should hear the story of the prices of things in the market, so that everybody will be discreet in the way they use things around the house. Everybody that uses things in the house should hear the story of how you went to the market and the prices of the things you bought from the market. So my dearies, at this juncture, I've come to the end of this video where I'm expressing my shock, where I'm sharing my stars with you. And I'll leave you with this. James chapter 1 verse 5. The scripture told us that if any of us need wisdom, we should ask God, who giveth willingly to anyone who asks. It's so comforting to hear that God gives us wisdom willingly. He is willing to give us. The problem is we don't come to ask him. Please come to the Lord. At this time, every homemaker's priority every day is to ask God for wisdom to run the home. Wisdom to go about this homemaking ministry. You know that homemaking is a ministry that the Lord has put in our hands. It's not a joke. It's not funfair. It's not an adventure. Homemaking is a ministry and is a serious one. When Jesus came on earth to do his ministry, he was serious about it. The Bible never recorded him joking about it or taking things for granted. In this homemaking journey, we need wisdom. We need a double dose of daily wisdom from the Lord. So every day, please, the first thing first, ask God for wisdom to go about this, because that is what we need. Remember, you're a homemaker. you're a discipler. You are called into ministry. Let it not be miscalled though. Don't wait for when you lie down on your bed and you hear voice. As long as you have become a homemaker, you are called into ministry, and do it with due